Hey guys, welcome back to the Comic Book Lowdown. I'm Wellington. Today I'm bringing you guys back another episode of the free digital comics review of the FDCR. I'm Wellington, and I got two books for you to review for you guys. Of course, Marvel, and I'm just gonna start out with I didn't review anything or didn't read anything really old, really Silver Age and things like that. I read something a little old. Let me just organize myself over here real quick. And I read something very new. So I'll just start out with the oldest thing, or the older thing, and that's Captain America issue number 1, written by Ed Brubaker, and pencils by Steve McNiven. And I haven't read much Captain America. I've read the first issue of the Marvel Now Captain America, which I really liked, and I've read a bunch of things with Captain America in it. I have not read much Captain America, though, just sole books. And I know the Ed Brubaker run is one of the best, so I was, I had high hopes for this book, and didn't disappoint. This is. I'll give you the description that they have on Marvel.com. It's a funeral for a fallen friend turns into a race against time as the original Captain America makes his explosive return. And this is a great. By that description, I'm guessing that this is coming off of the Bucky Barnes being Captain America. So or I could be wrong about that. I have no idea. But anyways, this book, like they say, Captain America, Steve Rogers, is attending a funeral for an old World War II friend that died, and Nick Fury's there, Duggan is there, or Dugan, and I believe the daughter, or maybe the niece of the woman that died, is also there, and they're attending the funeral, and it's kind of Steve Rogers is going through his head, and he's like, well, sometimes I forget about how old I really am. It's hard to imagine, but, I'm out of time and things, but things like this, when things like this happen, where an old friend dies, it brings me back to, reality, knowing that, I should be older, and it seems unfair that, my once friends are old and dying, and I'm still young and fighting on and all this kind of stuff. So it's a good character study by Brubaker. And then all of a sudden, while they're at this funeral, it starts, a lot of action kicks in, and somebody's attacking them. And as they go on the chase for this, as Captain America goes on the chase for this guy, turns out to be somebody that worked with them during World War II, that has a grudge against Captain America and wants him dead. And I'm guessing that he was frozen as well, because he looks the exact same as he did back in their shots of 1941 or 44. I can't remember which years they had. I think 44. What am I talking about? 1944. And it was just a great book, honestly. The art in here was great. The writing by Brubaker was fantastic. I know Steve McNiven, I've seen the name very recently. I could be wrong on this, but is he doing the art to Guardians of the Galaxy? If not that, then I'm just going to have to remember where I saw the name from. I can't remember which book he was doing the art on, but I really liked the art. It looked great. Nick Fury in this was great. Steve Rogers was a great character, and what we get at the end is a cool little reveal thing. Won't give it away, but I want to read the rest of this. I know that there's Brubaker omnibuses and trades at my comic book shop, so I might want to look into those, because they seem really cool, like a really good read, and I just never thought about until now about getting into Captain America. But he's a great character. Next, I got Gambit, issue number 1, by James Asmus and pencils by Clay Mann. And I have no interest in Gambit. He's not really my favorite. He's not my favorite X-Men. He's. I don't hate him, but I don't love him at all. I'm just neutral towards him. I know my brother kind of likes him. If you ask him what his favorite X-Men are, he's got he likes Gambit. But I thought I might try this book to see what Gambit was all about. And this book was great, honestly. I really liked this first issue. It's taking Gambit, and he's supposed to be the superhero, but then he's like, you know what, maybe once in a while I could be a thief, like I used to be. So, maybe a little thievery isn't such a bad thing once in a while. And that's what he goes and does. He pretty much stakes out this fundraising party from this guy, or being held by this guy who's got a lot of money, and he's got this special thing in a safe room. I can't remember what the thing is called, but it's very expensive, and that's why Gambit wants to steal it. And Gambit is a very charming character, and you see some things that he does throughout the book, and that come up later when he's trying to do the actual job, the stealing job. And it's very detailed, like the way he does things, and it's really cool things that they're doing in this book. And I want to get the next issues because it was just so cool. And but what happens at the end is just like, because the Gambit is talking about, I can't do this all the time, or I might get, something might happen, I might get into some trouble. And just as he's saying that, it looks like he gets into some trouble because this starfish-looking thing comes out and like goes into his body, and I have a feeling that it was kind of planted there by the person that he stole from. So I want to see what happens next to Gambit, but the art in here was great. The story in here was also great. So it was really cool. I had a lot of fun with this issue. So and I heard people say good things about it too. I don't know why people hate Gambit so much, honestly. I know there's people that love him, and then there's people that absolutely hate him, and I never had any opinion towards him at all, really. And this issue made me, really like him. And so I might try to pick up the second issue, actually, because I doubt that this is a sought-after book. And so, yeah, I might try to find some issues of this. But anyways, those are the 2 books I had for you guys this week. You guys add me on Google Plus and all that kind of stuff. I'll put the link to my Google Plus down in the description. I'm having fun on that, but I'm not really talking much on it. I'm just really trying to post up my videos to that and post up other content on that. I don't have a Twitter. I'm not really good with the Twitter stuff, so I might make one day just because this seems a little more popular. But if you have Google Plus, which you should since you have a YouTube account, anyways, if you use it, my link will be in the description, and friend me and do whatever. Also join the YouTube comic book community on Google Plus if you're part of the community, or interested in it at all. And check that out because there's stuff on that all the time as well. And that's pretty much it for me, guys. I'm Wellington signing off with a comic book lowdown. And I'll see you guys next time.